Hey, this is Lynn. Happy Monday. It is weigh-in Monday, and I'm here to go over my results. I have finished 27 weeks on the carnivore diet, and so far my results have been really great. Last week, I had an actual fat loss of 4 pounds, so I was really curious to find out what was going to happen this week, because usually when I lose that much, I don't really lose as much the following week, which makes complete sense. So my week was a good week. And I know with my mast cell activation syndrome, I have been it's been such a struggle over the last year with all of the health challenges. And of course, my health challenges went prior to last year. But last year's when I had a huge flare. Now, I did do a 6-month anniversary for my carnivore diet video where I went into a lot of detail about a lot of the symptoms that I was having. I didn't cover all of the symptoms. In fact, I forgot to mention heart palpitations, which was huge, and my tachycardia, and it's amazing. I was just kind of going off the top of my head, and when you deal with so many symptoms, it's so easy to just forget a couple, and I did. I was like, well, my heart palpitations are also gone, so that's a good thing about the carnivore diet. But anyways, so I'm not going to go into a whole lot today. I did have a peak in energy, which was pretty incredible. And then, I think I overdid it this past week, to be honest. I'm still, after being on medical leave for, as long as I was, starting in June of 2022, I went on medical leave. My stamina is getting better, but it's just not where it needs to be. But I felt so great last week, I figured I'm going to just test it out and see how I do. So I actually went out geocaching on Tuesday. On Wednesday evening, I went as a sub for a bunco game, and I think that was too much overload for me. I mean, it was so fun. I had such a great time, but it was a lot of sensory overload. It was like their Christmas, they do, I guess, a monthly bunco game, and this was a Christmas one, and so they invited all their subs. So instead of having 3 tables, they had 4 tables. So there was 16 women. And there was also a gift exchange. So every time someone got a bunco, they got to pick a gift. I was the first bunco, so unfortunately I didn't get to review everybody else's gifts and see if I wanted to steal one. But I picked a gift, but it was just about halfway through the evening, I could feel my brain wasn't working as well. And I could feel this weariness set in. One thing I did a little short the other day because it dawned on me that there was candy. There's a bowl of candy on every table. And I didn't even notice the candy. Excuse me, little frog in my throat. I didn't even notice the candy, which is unheard of for me. I mean, in the past, they had Mexican food, which I didn't have any of. I just had water the whole night. They had desserts, but they had a bowl of candy, like chocolate bars, little chocolate bars and things on every single table. And it just went right over my head. In the past, I would have been indulging. Every time we switched tables, I would have been having a piece. And I probably would have been the majority of who ate the candy that night. But I didn't eat it at all and didn't even notice it, which was insane for me, which shows I've lost my sugar addiction. To not notice candy. Unbelievable. But anyways, that was kind of wearying. I loved it. If it's only once a month and I have an opportunity to sub, I will probably do it again because it was a lot of fun. Thursday, I went and met a woman who I had met before at Starbucks and gave her a crochet lesson. That was totally chill. That was cool. That was fun. It was really enjoyable. I think it was this overstimulation from the bunco that kind of really did me in last week. It really hit me over the weekend. Saturday, it was I just hit a wall. I am now very tired. So anyways, I'm going to kind of take it a little easier this week. It's rainy, it's chilly, the weather's not too good. I got to ramp up indoor exercise, and hopefully I'll get my energy back this week. And I'm working on drinking more water. I have not been drinking enough water, so I'm sure that contributes to it. Okay, so let's go ahead and go right to my results. I did still lose weight. The scale has me down to 286.2. So I'm down 1.6 pounds on the scale since last week, which is great. My fat-free body weight only increased by 0.2. Now, when I look at the breakdown, 0.4 of that is muscle. So I think I lost about 0.2 of water. And that's kind of been going on every week. My water's going up 0.2, down 0.2, up 0.2, down 0.2. That's kind of been the overall fluctuation for my water. But my overall fat-free body weight only went up 0.2 this week. And so my total fat loss for the week was 1.8 pounds, which is still great. I mean, a normal healthy weight loss is 1 to 2 pounds a week. So I fall right into that. So no complaints at all. My visceral fat is still 24. I expect it to hang out there for a while. It's only been there for a couple weeks. For a few weeks now. And my bone mass hasn't changed for a while. It's still at 7. My BMI is down to 43.4. So originally it was 51.5. So it's little by little, it's all coming down. My body fat percentage started at 71.1%. That's a lot of body fat. It is down to 58.7. So all the numbers are trending in the right direction. My metabolic rate is slowly increasing. It started out at 1331. It's now 1527. So can't complain. That stupid metabolic age is still 62. It is not going to change for a while. But my total since the beginning, when I first weighed in May 31st of 2023 this year, my scale has me down 53.4 pounds. I have gained exactly 20 pounds of good tissue, muscle, and bone. So my total actual fat loss is 73.4 pounds. So that's incredible. Over 6 months. That's pretty amazing. So anyways, I'm going to keep it short for today. I hope that everybody's having a wonderful day. Hope you're not overdoing it, doing too much shopping for Christmas. I know everybody's all excited about gifts, but remember to take care of your health. Christmas can be a stressful time. And I know we stopped doing gifts many, many years ago because it was just, my health was bad. It was too much and it was too stressful. And we don't regret it at all because I do not stress over the holiday season because we just go to church and we have a family dinner. I don't even really decorate. My health got to be a real factor in how we celebrate holidays. And so Christmas for me is none of the stress of Christmas is in my life. I just get to enjoy. We have, my daughter and I binge watch Christmas movies all December. We have the music. We have, church. We go to a Christmas Eve service and we go to, that's how we celebrate Christmas. So if you feel as though the bustle of the holidays, the stress of the holidays is too much for you, tone it down. You don't have to do like I did and, quit doing gifts altogether, but don't put the pressure on yourself that you have to do it. I know that we got, as a family, and me in particular, I got to the point where every year I was trying to compete with myself and make sure I give better than I did last year, or, that I find the gift that's going to be the most meaningful. And it was a lot of pressure that I put on myself. And there's really no, where does that lead to? It's just never good to put that much pressure on yourself. And, Jesus is the reason for why people celebrate Christmas. They want to remember that Jesus was born and he came to this earth. He's God. He came to this earth in the form of a human being, and he lived this life and died for us. So this is what our focus really should be, is celebrating and remembering the sacrifice. He left heaven and he came and he lived as a human being for us and he died for us. So that's really the focus. And so I hope that all of you will make good choices this holiday season, and hopefully the food isn't going to be tempting. If you've been on the carnivore diet long enough, just like me at the Bunko group, I didn't even notice the candy. So hopefully this is going to be a non-issue for you. Alrighty, that's it. I kept keeping it to like 10 minutes, which is kind of pretty good for me on a Monday. I hope everyone is having an absolutely wonderful day and have a wonderful week. Bye-bye.